power that we're getting from the sun. So I'm going to try to keep my remarks short so that we can really get on to watching the exciting part of it, which is the demonstration of the battery and the dashboard. We at Duke Energy have a long-standing partnership with USF here at St. Pete. USF is an integral part of our community, excellent faculty, strong students, many of whom we hope someday can be employees of Duke Energy. I was here actually in May with our CEO, Lynn Good, and I was visiting the College of Marine Science, and there we were watching them prepare for the oceanography camp for girls to really help get girls interested in STEM education and for careers in STEM, and I'm passionate about trying to get more women and girls interested, and of course STEM is an area where we really rely on the educational system to help provide us with employees of the future. But we're not just a supporter of STEM, we are a proud supporter of clean solar energy and battery storage. Battery costs have declined significantly in recent years. They're a clean energy resource, and they provide a unique and flexible grid reliability that our customers want. Battery technology can defer or eliminate the need for some of the investments that we need to make in our distribution infrastructure, and they can support critical facilities, especially things like hurricane shelters in the local communities that we serve. If you look above us, what's providing us with fabulous shade is not just cover, but it's actually solar panels. In 2015, through Duke Energy's SunSense program, we partnered with USF St. Petersburg to install this $1 million solar system. Today, we're excited to announce the unveiling of a new, upgraded Tesla battery storage system. And as Jim said, it's the only system like this in commercial use in the entire state of Florida. So that system manages the energy captured by the solar panels that are above us. It's 250 kilowatt energy storage. Takes the power drawn from these solar panels, and during a power outage, the battery can be used as a backup power source. The garage seamlessly switches to provide lights, allows the continued use of the elevators to continue working, and also provides electric vehicle charging. Additionally, if the solar system produces more energy than is used, that extra energy is fed back to Duke Energy, to our grid, and we're able to monitor how much energy is being sent back, and then we can provide USF St. Pete with a credit back for that, the value of that power. As a company, Duke Energy, this is our first really exciting battery storage program, but we're doing more in Florida to bring battery storage to the state. We have a program that has we're planning over the next 4 years to build out 50 megawatts of battery storage here. We're planning on installing about 5 to 7 battery systems, somewhere between 2 megawatts and 20 megawatts. And we're going to be testing and installing and seeing how we can really integrate battery storage into the power usage here in the state of Florida. We're also excited to announce today a new digital monitoring interface here right on campus. And that's going to allow faculty and students to really do real-time monitoring of the solar system and use that in their education. But now I'd like to introduce USF St. Petersburg Regional Chancellor, Dr. Mark Tadlock. He can tell you more about the system.
Good morning. I really want to thank Catherine and her team from Duke Energy. They have been a long-standing partner of ours in reduction of our carbon footprint here, and will continue to be. We're very delighted to have you as our partner and for this opportunity to do something here that we feel aligns perfectly with where we're going in our sustainability efforts. I also want to introduce one of our campus board members, Susan Cerruti, who is here with us today. Without the support of the campus board, we're not able to do half the things that we want to do. They are linked to the community, and they really help us pursue the goals that are important to us as a university. And I want to welcome Sharon Wright and acknowledge her. She is where's Sharon? back here. Hi, Sharon. She is the Sustainability and Resiliency Director for the City of St. Petersburg, and as you know, we have an agreement with the City of St. Petersburg to become carbon neutral by 2050, and we are on track in that endeavor, and we have that close partnership with them to ensure that we get where we want to be. We also had someone we were going to introduce from, I can't remember, Carrie, where was the person coming from whose car battery died this morning?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, kind of ironic, but we need to get her one of these for the car. I got it. 3 years ago, we were organized here to launch this solar array and battery storage system, and now, as you heard, we have the opportunity to scale that up and to do something that nobody in the state of Florida has with them and the ability to do yet. We're doing that as the first place in Florida to do it, and that reflects who we are at USF St. Petersburg. We're not only a place where innovation shines, which is appropriate with the solar array, but we want to become Florida's sustainability campus, and we want to be known for that. That is one of our first, second, third values. That is one of our three primary values. That is one of the three, what we call streams that we want people to know us for, and we are absolutely committed to it. We have already the only platinum LEED certified facility in the USF system. It is our science labs over in what we call the warehouse labs on campus, which you should pay a visit to when you have the opportunity. It's a state-of-the-art collection of science labs, and that facility is LEED certified platinum. We have 3 gold LEED certified facilities on our campus: the Science and Technology Building, the University Student Center, and Lynn Pippinger Hall, which is our business building, all have gold LEED certification. And we will continue to put a priority on all facilities to obtain that. As you heard earlier, or you can see up here, we are designated by the Princeton Review as one of 375 green colleges in the United States. And I've been telling students this, and I think this is what we need to pay attention to. Every individual has to make a commitment. We have a commitment as a university, but without every individual making a commitment to become more sustainable in their everyday life, to reduce consumption, and to do those things which help us meet our goals as an institution, we will not meet those. I have a water bottle that I keep. Actually, I can't remember the name. It's one of those nice containers that you can keep reusing over and over again, and I refill it at one of the watering stations that we have on campus for students so that they don't use plastic water bottles. I quit using straws. I print only when necessary. This was necessary, so I apologize for that. I only print when necessary. I bike and walk anytime that I can in order to reduce consumption and reduce the carbon footprint and do my part to contribute to that. And I tell students they must do their individual part to help us achieve the goals we have as an institution. And as part of humanity, I think it's incumbent on all of us to make some kind of commitment to reduce consumption, be more sustainable in your everyday life, and have an impact on the future of this planet. With partners like Duke Energy, we will continue to do those things that will help us be proud of our efforts here. We appreciate that partnership. We appreciate St. Petersburg City and the partnership with them. But I don't want you to take my word for all of this. I'm going to bring up one of our students, TJ Broker, who's a senior and an activist in our campus sustainability efforts, is here with us. He's the past president of the Student Green Energy Fund, and he can give you the students' perspective at USF St. Petersburg about why this matters. So TJ, come on up.
Woo, TJ!
Thank you, Dr. Tadlock. First off, I'd like to thank Dr. Martin Tadlock for his dedication, passion, and efforts towards making us as sustainable as possible here at USF St. Petersburg. Also, thanks to Catherine Stempion and Duke Energy for being such great partners by investing in and promoting clean energy on our campus and in our community. For those who don't know me, my name is TJ Broker, and I'm a graduating senior majoring in accounting. Now I know what you're thinking. Why is an accounting major speaking at this event? Well, please let me tell you. Ever since I came to USF St. Pete in the spring of 2015, I wanted to get involved in extracurricular activities. I quickly joined a co-ed professional business fraternity, Delta Sigma Pi, and participated in many other activities outside of class. But it wasn't until a year or so into my education that I found the right opportunity for me. I got wind of a group on campus that had the ability to spend real money on real projects to make a real difference. I quickly joined the Student Green Energy Fund, which is a student-led organization that receives $1 per credit hour for every student here at USF St. Pete. This $1 fee is voted on by our students every 3 years to support sustainability projects and has passed overwhelmingly each time it has come up to vote. After my first meeting with the Student Green Energy Fund, or SEGEF as we like to call it, I was instantly amazed by the projects they had completed thus far. The most notable ones include the electric vehicle charging stations on the first floor of this parking garage and the 40 kilowatt solar array in the parking lot by the new warehouse labs. These projects, along with many others, inspired me, and I honestly saw nothing but opportunity for myself and for the university to grow. After serving as vice chair for a year, I was elected chair in January of this year. From January to May, my team and I were able to successfully allocate $201,000 towards 2 incredibly useful sustainability projects. One added water bottle refill stations to every floor in both of our residence halls, including the University Student Center. And the second replaced every single light bulb with LED lights in 2 whole floors of Residence Hall 1. Together, these projects not only enable students to be more efficient, sustainable, and eco-friendly, but they add value to the USF St. Pete name and show the university's dedication in giving students a hand-on experience when it comes to sustainability. As you can tell, at USF St. Pete, we take sustainability seriously and only want to achieve more. And we can do that with great people like Dr. Tadlock and great partners like Duke Energy. I believe that my success in green organizations only goes to show that you don't have to take courses in sustainability or even major in sustainability, and you definitely don't have to be a scientist. You just have to want to make change and give yourself the opportunity to do so. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce George Gerlaski, a technology evaluation manager with Duke Energy, who will demonstrate the new monitoring kiosk, a dashboard of the 250 kilowatt microgrid system that displays the amount of solar energy being captured and how the energy storage system manages this energy.
Thanks, TJ. Appreciate the introduction. It's really great to be here today and get the opportunity to introduce you guys to the dashboard for the renewable microgrid that we have here in this building. So I'll just get right to it. The dashboard starts with a welcome page and several pictures of this site, all that also provide descriptions of the components of the microgrid. I'll let you guys go through those yourself and take a look at the, get hands-on with this dashboard. So let's take a look at the live data. So this is a site overview screen, and it has tiles for battery performance, solar performance, the net combined, which is the interaction of the battery, the solar, and the loads that are being served by the microgrid. It also has a listing of solar equivalents. And for instance, the energy storage system here, the solar system here, since January 1st, 2016, has provided enough energy to provide the annual consumption for 39 homes. Or if you want to look at it another way, it could provide the energy needed to host 7 professional football stadiums, professional football stadiums for night games. If wonder where we get these equivalents from, all you have to do is hit this question mark on this tile, and it actually explains the equivalents and where they were obtained from. So you'll be able to take a look at that and adjust where needed. We also have a aerial view of this facility. Which includes descriptions of each of the components of the microgrid. We also have an image gallery where pictures of the microgrid are there, and those new pictures are added, so you can always go back and take a look at this photo gallery. We'll look back at that in a few minutes. So let's look at the battery performance. So we can, on this battery performance tab, you can see right now that the energy storage system is currently currently charging at 21.1 kW, and you can see what it's been doing over the last 5 days in this graph. So we can hit more there, and it'll give us a more detailed view of the energy storage system. This is near real time. This is about an hour behind. So this is this morning here where my mouse is, and this is the previous 4 days. If we were interested in a different time period, all we have to do up here is go to this edit button, and then we can look at the last 24 hours, the last 4 days, the last 10 days, or we can do a custom range. So let's say we were interested in the maximum number of days we could see, which is we can pull 20 days of data on this site. So we could go back to August 25th and then go to today. And now we have all 20 days of data displayed. If we wanted to do some more calculations with the data, say we wanted to know, have a histogram of the energy use of the energy storage, or we wanted to do some sort of regression technique, we can download this data by just clicking this download button. And then hit AC power. And now a CSV file will appear, and you can open it in program spreadsheets such as Excel, where now you have 1 minute interval data on the energy storage use from this site. So this is how flexible and useful this data is. So let's go back to the site overview screen and take a look at the solar performance. So from the solar performance here, this upper left, we can see currently we're making 33.1 kilowatts, and that's live, what's happening right this second. And you can also see that historically, since January 1st, 2016, we've made 383,191 kilowatt hours with this solar array. That's actually, we would say, almost 380 megawatt hours. So that's a good bit of power and energy that we're seeing here. So what I want to show you on this screen is, let's say we wanted to look at these a little bit closer, to zoom in. We can actually take yesterday's solar array output. We can reset the zoom if we don't just get it right. Say we wanted to look at the 13th. Now we're looking at the solar output for the 13th. So you can drag your cursor along here. A couple of things to notice. First off, at night, the solar doesn't make any power. That's probably obvious to everyone. About 7 in the morning, 7:30 in the morning, it begins making power. Max output is usually the midday, noon, solar noon. And then you can see we had some thunderstorm activity yesterday afternoon. And so you can see exactly what the output of the solar array was for the day.